the Nigeria. Edo was the Nigeria where everybody know. It was a very large Edo as a whole. The great Benin Kingdom. Now very large empire. Where be say, you see on one today, Esako, Aunchi, Esan, Ika, Benin. We all came out from Edo. You see some people go they come and they talk the history where they don't know. They talk say, now so Esan old pass Edo. The only people where old pass Esan now Igodomigodo. What is Igodomigodo? Igodomigodo during the time of Ogiso. Ogiso Owodo gave birth to the first Oba. It just be like when there was a time where they say Edo was called Igodomigodo. And we still they call that name, we still answer that name. Edo Igodomigodo. Edo Newaire. The time of Igodomigodo, the time of Ogiso, after some kind things, the time of Ogiso passed. Then the first son of Ogiso now came to power, and he changed them to the Oba dynasty where we did today. You see some fools. I don't want to mention their names. Those fools out there. Like somebody waited for 15 years for Germany. That blind boy waited for 15 years for Germany. Now, Duro has still live. May God forbid. We will just set back in the mighty name of Jesus. May we not be set back in our life. How can you be in a country, be in Europe for 15 years and you still stay for Aduro house? You should be ashamed of yourself. Get inside and you don't talk while others are talking. People don't make up from abroad. Not talk while they talk. Okay, what am I trying to say? You listening to all these, their cockaboo stories, and this their nonsense history, where some of them they talk, now nonsense. My people. Ogiso, Erogiso. We still they talk the story. Ekiogiso, Boloma, Ekiogiso, Boloma, Ekiogiso, Boloma. There was a time of Ogiso. The last Ogiso gave birth to the dynasty of Oba, the first Oba, because Ogiso era now passed away. Then we can't get Oba dynasty, we can't get Oba time, which is still the same lineage. The same lineage where they come from Ogiso. Now I come with Oba body. Or you want to tell me now that Oba just come like that? No. The last, from the first Ogiso, now they come because I said, but they know they reach like they chop Oba or they chop Ogiso. From the first Ogiso, that lineage, now make, of Yoba, now Oba son, now go fi be Oba. Oba brother cannot be Oba, never. So from the first Ogiso they come, the generation, first Ogiso, he became where he born. After the first Ogiso passed on, the first one became the second Ogiso. After second Ogiso passed on, the first son of second Ogiso became Ogiso. After third Ogiso, now so it they come. Then he can't reach the last Ogiso. When he reached the last Ogiso gave birth to a son, a senior son, a first son, where he can't be. Because that time, Ogiso era already passed because of the kind of things where happen. Then we now change it to Oba dynasty. Then you see some fools coming out there say, now during the time where British they invade us, you understand what I talk so? In fact, British never even come. Before, they never even come at all. After the time of Ogiso, as they come, some kind matter happen. Then the last Ogiso son, change the Ogiso dynasty to Oba dynasty. You understand what I'm saying? And Edo take on. Edo was a servant of Ogiso, a servant of Oba. As in the son, the last son, the son of the last Ogiso dynasty. You don't understand me so? The son of the last Ogiso dynasty. Because there's a story where they cover all these things. The son of the last Ogiso dynasty, where it can be Oba, where it can be first Oba dynasty, where it start the first Oba dynasty. The mama, he lost the mama at a very tender age. The wife of the papa married many wives. The papa was Ogiso. He married many wives. They don't want to use that as him. So they lied on him. He went on exile. The servant of his papa now saved his life, which that servant of his papa was called Edo. Because he saved, and you know, some of us we not know how to appreciate good. We the Edos, when somebody do good for us, we dey appreciate them. We go see and say, this the time when you take need water, you dey waka for street and you need water to drink. You tell person, say, abeg, give me water. The person give you water. That person is a God sent in your life. That person are your God at that moment. Not talk and say na ordinary water where I feel bad, because at that moment when you take need that water, where that person they give you, you not get access to that water. Now that person give you, always be thankful to that person. Be appreciative. That's Edo for you. We the Benis, we the great Edo. We they appreciate. We are very appreciative. So now I make, after they send the last Ogiso, the first son, they send her on error, on exile, just because they be first on the rest of the power, they don't born boy. They just use that hatred against them. At the end of the day, he went on an exile. You understand what I'm saying? Now this man, where he be papa servant, now he save him, which is called Edo. After he came back, after he become the Oba, he changed the dynasty. Then the Ogiso dynasty ended with his father. But don't you forget, the dynasty, the family lineage, the kingship still they come from Ogiso. So you understand what I'm saying? He changed the name because of the good where this servant of a papa do for him will be Edo. Just like Emota was married to a normal chief. Now just chief, normal chief, now he be her husband. Emota not born. Emota was not supposed, as in, it does not be the good way Emota do. Nobody for even know Emota. Because of the hospitality we give people. Because of the good things we do to people. And because of the good thing we still do to the first son of Oba, where you want chop on all your banyado. That is why we the Edos, we recognize Emota today. After he became Oba, what give your banyado? That time, Emota already passed on. He said, may they build a motor statue for there. May everybody the servant. Because if to say not be a motor, if for not day this place as Oba, that's appreciation. So that was how we appreciated the first Oba dynasty, which was the first son of the last Ogiso dynasty. Appreciated Edo, because now Edo had them at the end of the day, they even buy Edo for his sake. Then you know that time. Now olden days, this one where would they talk? So not be, you know how many centuries ago, he named the whole empire after Edo to show an appreciation Just the way it takes show appreciation to a mortal. He said, this man saved me. Because of me, this man, the kpai will not be on. I have to appreciate this man. Then he changed the name. You see people when they talk now, people like all those fools, all those blind boy, that blind boy will be Aduro for 15 years when they stay for Aduro house. Those are bitter souls. Those are people that are making, they want to create content, which I don't name. Because if they not create them, they're not going to go anywhere. Now that coins that they chop. They eat. Because when they not measure palace, they're not going to get small coins, because there are people out there who really ate Edo as a whole. I'm not talking about Benin now. Benin is just a city. Benin is a city, just as Austria did. We get Upstadt, which is Vienna. But Vienna is not the whole of Austria. For Austria, if you want group one together, you'll say Austria, Österreich. Benin na the capital city of Edo. The whole of Edo. Benin is the capital city. That is why you see person wait there for Oromi. Person wait there for, if they want to start life, they need to come that Benin city. Come start life. Because that is our Upstadt. I don't know. They call her Upstadt because I don't know now they understand my German. Sorry. And they miss our capital city. You understand what I'm saying? So no matter all these people when they talk say, now so Esan, now if apple. Esan, they are Benin, they are Edos. After the invasion, a lot of them ran away. A lot of them. And I see Oba first son, Oba second son, Oba first son, Oba second son, Oba third son. Now I go be their leader for that place or anywhere where they go settle. Now make when they talk, you go be like say they are a bit stupid. Because you cannot just come out and say, yes, I'm good, yes, I'm not the shoe, not be a door. Don't not be a don't name. Now he go do me go do, and you forget say he go do me go do dynasty. He go do me go do lineage. Now I can still reach. That's okay. So lineage. Now they still they come reach urban lineage. If you are not full, okay. To start with, my Agbo brothers and sisters, my Ika brothers and sisters, you see all this fight, una the fight, all this talk, una the talk. I go advise una make una stop am. Let me write my name there. It's high time you guys stop all this nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? Who is this? Please, if I bring you up here, you just mute. If you don't mute, I'm going to drop your ass. I will drop your ass immediately. Come on, I send a request. Mute. Who is this? Who there also? Mute yourself. If you don't mute yourself, I'm going to drop you. Hello? Please mute, sir. You better who follow me. I see and say, we do, yes, it's also. I'll say, man, I'll drop you. Please mute. We see. Thank you. So, what are they talk? They say, me, they happy. Vabola, white bear. Quite happy. Ika people, Agbo people. One they allow my lovely sister, you are welcome. Princess JJ, my beautiful sister. One allow Igbo. I love you so much, my sister. You are welcome. One they allow Igbo. One can they, because I don't really understand. Nah. I they see Ika and my Bini brothers. Ika. Igbo, the one they do now. Igbo come and say una be Igbo. Now, instead of you guys, and we are also the people that say, no, these people are not Igbo. Even our forefathers and our grandfathers, they come out. Why not Benin now? Benin people, it doesn't really make sense to you. Why would I want to do all this online badak bash until they get views? Want to come they spoil una lineage? We all came from our ancestors, our ancestral lineage, ancestral home. Why? Is it really fair? My Ika brothers and sisters, let me tell you guys something. Ika, you see, for that Ika, there are some Ika, the whole of Ika, They are Edos. They are Benin's. Now, because when Britico come, a lot of things change. Then they Igbo mix up with them. You see somewhere they speak Igbo. You see somewhere they speak Agbo. It can be like, and you go still see some. I don't see video where they say, even a chief in Ika land come to say, he no be Igbo, he na be Niman. Because when they grow up, he grandmother, where he born mama, where he born papa, as in don't old rich. His grandmother they call Ukoni. Is there any language like Ukoni in Igbo language? He said now when the Igbo come mix up with them and because of intermarriages, the whole thing come they change. They born, the children now, because they are now mixed up with Igbo people. So the couple I said, they speak mostly Igbo, but the ones where you know, they still they do to the Benin culture. Why all this, my Ika people? Why fighting? Igbo people, they want they oppress una now say una be Igbo. At the same time that they oppress una say una be Igbo, at the same time that they use una till they fight una brothers and sisters will be Benin's. Don't you know we are one? Don't you know we are one? Somebody need to come tell una that and say we be one. He cannot be Igbo. Now only for Ika, for Agbo, now you go to hear person the beer Usifo. Osifo. Did you know the meaning of Osifo? Usiobafo. Usiobagifo. Orukpo toetoegio. When the Igbos, the way they take invade that place during the time when Britico come, because the Britico just be once make our name lost because we are the only people, the only Edo people. When they talk Edo people, I know they talk only Benin people now. Edo people, Onwa, Auchi, Ika, Esa, everybody where they are those days so. Because then we were all Benin, the great Benin Empire. Because the empire was so big, even when they come out, go their country, they thought say even when they go Portugal, as Portugal they reign rich, Portugal Benin Kingdom, Benin Empire fine past Portugal. Benin Empire was the greatest. Where basically the great Oba fi condo and as in about all his people, all his children. He put them in order. Everybody. They live together with love. You understand what I'm saying? They were so jealous. So when they came, because we fought them, what happened? They wanted to destroy the name Edo. Baba, you are welcome, Baba. One man squad. You understand?
Mama, carry on, man. God bless you. Mr. George, I greet you. Boko.
They wanted to destroy the name and the tribe, most especially the language. Oyibo Bitriko people don't even want. They don't even want. Maybe say anybody they speak that's the name Edo. Even there again, the name Benin. See anybody they speak that language again. That was how they destroyed everything. They shared everything. You see the data today. Go and read history. You see that data, the history of data. Data people, all these Urobo people, so Urobo. It there for Benin, inside Benin history. Ogiobo, Bema Desuwa. Now inside the history day, we were all one. I wonder, and I don't understand why we let Oyibo can use our mind and use our brain like this. We were all one. We were one Edo, the great Benin Empire. Until the British come, they don't even want me that name they exist again. Then they start to share, they reshuffle, then they shuffle. At the end of the day, our ancestors still answer our prayer. Edo, the great Benin language still they exist today. And you see that those of our brothers and sisters, the Esans, the Esakos, the Onwa, the Aunchis, the Agbo, the Ika people, they still more not only their children, because the time when they take bonded, they will not be mixed up with Igbo, with other people. But their great grandfathers, even their fathers, still know where they came from. Say, this is our ancestral home. That is why you see Onitsha. They still they do Igbo festival for Onitsha. The Obi of Onitsha. Record, you know they talk saying Igbo. He say in the Onitsha people, the real Onitsha people, the Obi of Onitsha will tell you, he's a Benin man, he's an Edo man. He still pay homage to the great palace. He still pay homage to his great ancestors. The last time, now this year, now when they do the Egwe festival, you see everything where they do there. Now bidding things they do there. Ukure, Orwe, Oba Atokbe, Alubivie, they did everything. They even sometimes, many times, when Obi of Onitsha and Onitsha people, they go come pay homage, because they know that they from come. Or that many say, we the children these days, una not even know. Maybe una papa, una great grandfather tell una papa no fit pass am to una. Now be the problem with they. But waiting they be say, my people, we are all one. Everybody under Edo State we are I know if say they were once Benin. I go to say they are Benin in blood. Go do DNA. Now Benin blood they run for their veins. That is why you see, you go to Agbo today, you see a lot of people bearing Osifo, Usiobafo. Is that an Igbo name? No, it's a Benin name. But the thing I want to tell you say, to stop all these things, we will not fight ourselves. The Igbos are now using the Ika stroke Agbo people, will be our own blood, to fight us. And at the end of the day, we the Benin, Ika people, we are not fighting ourselves. Imagine blood fighting blood. Does that really make sense to you? At the end of the day, the Igbo will not be, as in the Igbo will come, all this oppression that they give una, where they want put una, where they want una belong, they'll come catch una small, just because you forget where you came from. Anywhere where you go, not forget where you come from. We the Edo people now, we the Benin now. One of the cause say Benin people now so na small, Benin small. Not forget you will be camp man. You be Benin oh, Esan. You be Benin oh, Auchi. Enemy equal, enemy. All of you na Benin oh. Mona not forget. Where you for trauma to Benin kingdom? Now there you for trauma to your ancestors. Because now there your great grandfather, your ancestors there. He get what they call Ukure for Benin. You understand what I'm saying? There is no way you can forget. Okay, now you there Italy, you there Germany. You don't get German passport. You don't get there for a long time. You know me say you can't serve the assets or you can't so you can be a German. As in, say, because you get their passport, by citizens, say you they stay there, you get their passport. But you know if you be German, from your lineage, with blood, never. You still remain an African man. Let me tell you, I'm going to forget Germany now, because now we bought those ones. Be. More go Ghana, or more go South Africa, will be black. You as a Nigerian, you as an Agbo man. Or as a Nigerian, may I just say as a Nigerian, you go Ghana, go stay, you can't get Ghanaian passport. Anywhere you go, you be Ghana. Right? By nationality, you are a Ghanaian. But can you remove that blood within your body? Say you be Ghanaian by blood? No. You cannot forget your ancestors. There's what we call Uhure in Edo. Uhure, that is your ancestral. I don't know what I want to call them. Oh, you're not hearing that boy. That is your ancestors. You can never forget that. No matter what, there's an adage and there's the get song who they sing for Benin. Odo dora you get to your wa. Ikia ya said though, owo kumi am your wa. There is no how where you go there, even though say you not go your place again, your country again, or where you from come again. Where you go be say you go come be that place where you there, so you come be one of them. You feel be one of them by nationality, but you can never be one of them by blood. Please let us know this. Forget these basketballs on TikTok, on social media. It does not really make sense. More not come because of this, all these basketballs. More they forget our roots. There's nothing like roots. Go and watch that movie called Roots. Roots. An American movie where they do like 1980 something. Go and watch Roots. When you see Americans where they go back, they go find they're American, but they find their roots back to where they're from come. Because blood is blood. Blood is thicker than water. No matter what, don't forget where you came from. What am I trying to say, my people? We the Edos, we the Benis. We know they talk say Ika. Una must come say una be Benin. No. Now only the Igbo people they say una be Igbo. And we know say una be our brothers no be Igbo. But what we see what are they talk now? We know they talk say una must come be Benin. But make una just understand, una not let all these useless Igbo people use una against una own blood. At the end of the day, they will constantly use and laugh una say, go see all these people. If una still say Ika people today, una claim Igbo. Una can't go Igbo, una can't carry an Yoma go Igbo, say una be Igbo, or una claim Igbo. Do you know say the same Igbo people, they'll use until they laugh una in future, they'll begin to call us slaves. Why do you say una ancestral home, una live go join Onyamiri? Why be so na ancestral home they don't they call us slave? We the Benins, we are contented with ourselves, with what we have. We are happy with ourselves. We love ourselves. But please, we are not begging anybody to claim saying a Benin or whatever. But don't forget wherever you are coming from. Not believe say that me you they do. Or President JJ that you they do, or one Edo brother, one of my Edo brother, our Edo brother, Edo sister, now you they do. No, you are doing yourself and you are doing it to your children as well. Sometimes your father, the thing where your papa, your great-grandfather teach your papa, it not pass them on to you. It can't make you lost. At the end of the day, now you will see some people, they're stagnant. They go remain for somewhere, they go remain for one place, nothing they move on for them. Do you know that? Because they forget where they from they come. Do you know that thing can affect as well? My brother, my sister, I can never say, no matter how you are rich, you get money rich. Even though my mama na the poorest woman, or my papa my mama na the poorest woman, my papa na the poorest man on earth. My brother, I know if you claim your mama. Now that my own I still value. Because you know why? Now my blood be that. Even though my mama don't die today, her blood still dey run for my veins. There are somewhere you go, some places you go to. Things not going to move well for you. You're teaching our village people. Sometimes because you forgot where you are coming from. Instead of you to they do your ancestors, uhure, to they serve your ancestors. Because your ancestors now from the great Benin kingdom, your DNA na Benin DNA. You can't say because you want to do Benin people, you want to do the knowing, you can't go the serve Igbo ancestors. My brother, my sister, do you think your ancestors will be happy with you? You think say they go dey happy with you? At the end of the day, calamity go they come, but you don't know where from they come. So what am I trying to tell you guys? I'm not trying to tell you we the Edos know they tell una say una must come be Benin. But one thing why they make una understand be say Ika Agbo are not Igbos. Ikas are the Benins. Are Benins. You people are our blood. Mona stop all these passports. It doesn't really make sense. At the end of the day, look at the Igbo now, where some of them they claim now say una be Igbo. Or una they fight for Igbo. The Igbo are even the ones saggering you at the end of the day, not in few weeks time. They start to call us slave, whereas una be prince and princesses. Princesses. Just like the Benins. Wanna be. Ika people are prince and princesses. Just like the great Edo people, the Benin people. Ika people are Edo people. They are the great Benins. Esan people. Name them. Even if go reach Igbo. You want to tell me say, what they call them, Onitsha na Igbo? No. Onitsha na great Edo children. Benin. Or what they call them, Enugu. Go to Enugu, go and ask any elderly man or elderly woman for Enugu. You say where they for come. They will tell you say they are Benin. They are not Igbos. Why are you claiming? I don't really know what is going on. Please, my Edo brothers and sisters, my Ika brothers and sisters, let's forget this fight. At the end of the day, the Igbos are going to use you against your own brothers and sisters who will be Benin. At the end of the day, they'll still come back on the shame, which is not fair. But before I let people talk, you get one video I want to play. I bet no verse. This video, na Ikama doam. And this Ikama, not be just Ikama, not be just an Agboma, is a prince. Red cap day for your head. So, my Ika brothers and sisters, I want to play this video to you. I want to listen to this video I want to play. I saw this video yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? This video yesterday, I see him. And I want to play them to my lovely Edo people, Ika people, will be Ika today, which they are Benin, as in with blood. Their ancestors, na Benin. You understand? Edo, Ivie, say. You understand? So now I make, if I play the video, you see, all these Esan people, you see, before I used to call them Isan, I stopped it. Do you know why? I respected my God on earth. Because he don't tell us, the children say, we are one. So I can't, all this one where they talk, all these Esan people online, because not be all of them fool. Now the ones where they online, where they TikTok, where they find coins, where they want to feed their children and their husband and their wives. Now then they fool themselves. And at the end of the day, this is not Benin people that they do. They don't say that they do their own children and their generation. Now that they do. Their children to children. Their generation to come. Now that they do. Not be we that they do. You understand what I'm saying? So after our great God, don't talk that in. Then I did the video. I know they talk about them again. Then the video I can't see yesterday, my God, that video, it make me say, our ancestors, they walk. Our ancestors know they sleep. Any cow every year. All this Esan, TikTok, Esan online, badabash, where they talk nonsense. Those ones where they for TikTok, where they for Facebook. My people. I can't say I say they be fools. You know why? If it was not me be them, I will use him enter house. They make noise. Oba na for Benin people. We got our king. We got our king. We got 36 kingdom. 36 kingdom for Esan. We not even reach. We not reach Orion local government. Only Orion. We get 36 kingdom. As many people get Oba, As they get king, now so we get king, girl. We got king, girl. Hustling na king, girl. Ah. When you go come out, content they say, correct them, say, my brothers, my sisters. Esa no get king. Esa get dukes. They are under the omo no banedo. The fools will come out. The Esan fools. So, no be all of them. Ojala you work where Esan. Esan no go where Esan no teme. Those ones when they for TikTok where you they swore where they don't match finish they use the money. One you will imagine how they collect one you will take they take care of my children. Like seriously. Those ones they are fools. Fools. They go begin the shout. Hey. When I not see Oba of Benin. Now only Benin, Edo State, they not say Oba of Edo State. If may you see how they come Mumu rich. Everybody, even the Esako, Igbakeo, Agbo, even the Igbo, outside everybody don't say, now Oba Nedo. Because the great palace there for the city, the heartbeat. The city of the whole Edo of Edo State as a whole, which is Benin City. Because they are stupid, they say now only Oba of Benin. Go Google them. Now Oba Nedo. Oba Nedo. Ogidigan. Ukwa Palo. When the governor of Edo State is Excellency Senator Mode Okpero, when he talk and say, we have only one palace in Edo State, they begin to cry. As if that was not enough. Our ancestors still show them again, say, see how they be. Now they have to say all this one. Me, to come and come they answer all these them lizard, all these the useless people will not get life. I dey fool myself because my father has spoken. My God on earth has spoken. Which is the God of Esan, the God of Edo. Oba no soba they not forget. Oh, you not bother to do come. Oba no saloba we akpamuna. Oh, get the cannot get go. Oba nedo. Oba no nyado here. Oh, I talk bege. Oba talk be. He said. I saw the video when he be say after all the noise where all these few some people where they TikTok where they hungry after all the noise where they may say they get king. What happen? Enoge of Emu, Enoge, the Enoge of Emu and Ukpoji abi Okpoji. Went to the palace of the great Obanedo. Omo no Banedo. Urukpa no Banedo. There's nothing like Omo no Banebini. Now English na say they talk Oba of Benin. The name is Omo no Banedo. Uku Akpolo. Oba Ewe the second. Oh, Gidi Gano Gedigo. Oh, Babudu Dakpo. Agabaro. Igi mi oba ogogwa di asian. Akonota mebe sia. Uvere mi godogbo. Uvi eke wo mi fie. Eti fon amo mena tan yawe yi. Agbona ne meni vie no vi omo ebugbe yen na weni zoba ni galele. Mena gwagwa nukpo gyefa ediga lelo urere umiegwa no bame yo Oba talk me. He said the Enoge of Emu after all the noise where all this some of them, not all. The ones on TikTok where not get life, where they don't use less, where they don't frustrate, they don't taba for abroad. They don't walk. They're on TikTok, morning to night, shouting, looking for miserable coins. How can you say you are a woman or you are a man? You they treat your you they feed your children with miserable €5 when you go €2 when you they get in a month. Shame on you. After I saw that video, the Enogi FM went to pay homage to his father, which is Obanedo. As he reached there, now 3 times he called him. He carry Ukure, he carry Ebe, he carry Ada, he reached where Papa Day. He said, Oba Tokpe! Everybody said, Oba Tokpe! He said, Oba Tokpe! He said.
He said.
The next thing, now the chiefs, the palace chief, can say, Egwa. What's the terrain here? Egwa to. Now Enogi Ofemu say, Egwa wese mogu. After Enogi Ofemu, Enogi Ofokboji come out 3 times. He shut down. Oba talk by Oba talk about 3 times. Now therefore I just say, God, if you the time when you take answer all these miscreants for TikTok where they call themselves Asans, all those useless ones where they don't know where they from come, those ones where Igbo men give their mama belly. Now say I waste that time. I waste time, I swear to God. I waste the time where I take quarrel, where I just say, hey, he say me, I waste time. Oh God. I mean, oh God, they tell if to say I can bring back the hands of time. I for not even do. Now they are not crying. Why are you crying? Enogi Ofemu went to pay homage to his father, the father of first name, Enogi Ogurabi, the father of the Esan, the father all the Esan Enogi. He went there. They were there. Then let me go to Ika people, my lovely brothers and sisters. Una don't even know history. The Obi of Isi Eluku. Isi. Do you know the meaning of Isi? It's an Edo word. It's not an Igbo word. Isi. He get our Igbo after the crisis where Igbo want to make sure say Benin no exist again. That language not there again. Don't know they exist again. After they don't shuffle with their nonsense, they don't temper with our land, our tribe, and everything. Crisis come a day. Now there, one of our Oba for talk say, no zeka, no zeka, no zudo, no zudo. Wage no zeka, 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 no zudo, azudo. Obi of Isi Oluku, Isi. When Edo people want pray, all we hear do the road working when we see. That is Edo, home and abroad. After they don't shuffle, or Igbo people don't shuffle all those things, the Ika people now became Ivie Donirisi. That was how the word Isi Oluku came about. But people don't know. My Agbo brothers and my sisters, my Ika brothers, we are one. Oh. Una no let Igbo. This is the way Igbo want carry on and do so. Una come fight una own finish. The time when they'll take fight una, nobody will come there. They'll come they call una enemy slave. We be una be princess. Una be prince and princesses. Iroro. What they call the other one? Agbo fine boy. It's okay. You people are not Igbo. Please, my brother. But we are not begging you, say, una must play Benin. But one thing I want to know. Obi of Isieluku was there yesterday to pay homage to his royal father, Oba Nedo. And as he reached there, he still raised his hand, Oba Tokbe, 3 times. Equator. On a mogu. So let me play this video before my lovely brother and sisters go talk. Me, I quick play this video. Me, I know me normally say I know I made a quick talk because I know they like and when they're here like this. I love them so much. I'm so proud of them. You know, they have to talk. So make I play this video. This video, I bet my Agbo brothers and sisters, my Ika brothers and sisters. This is what I want to play. Now, Ika man with red cap for head and a prince. So it's not just an ordinary man. It's a prince from Isioluku. It's an Agbo prince. Now I do this video. So let me play it for you so that you guys will listen. So that Muna for no. Muna know they follow all those things where Igbo people they talk. Una no be Igbo. But we know the first una say Muna can't be Bini, but una ancestral home na Bini. Now Bini blood now they run for na vein. So make I write am, make I play am. Listen.
Hi everyone, my name is Josh Ake, and a quick one, really just a quick one. The story of Festac 77 cannot be told without looking at the very big picture, and by that picture I mean the contribution of all the communities to the success of that event. And being that I'm originally from Iseluku, the contribution of Iseluku to Festac 77 cannot be overemphasized. You see, the events leading up to Festac 77, there was a publication in the newspaper, which I will attach to this video, that shows Obio Semene III himself, who is the grandfather of the current Obio of Iseluku. It showed him handing over a mask, which is undoubtedly of Benin origin, to Oba Akenzua II of Benin. And so the question is, what was a Benin mask doing all the way, as they would say, all the way across the world in Iseluku? It wasn't just the Benin mask that was all the way in Iseluku. It was the Benin identity that was all the way in Iseluku. It was the Benin footprint that was all the way in Iseluku. And this identity and this footprint has been maintained not just by the royal household or by the good people of Iseluku. I myself have contributed to this footprint.
So my people, Mona not verse, I go replay them again. I want to put them for speaker so that Mona hear them well. This is an Isioluku man, an Agbo man, Ika man, prince. Now they talk so. So why I want to play this video? Why they play this video to now? I bet Mona stop the fight. My Edo people, if you are doing something, I know say Omo no do baba gbera bije, omo na gun omo ni omo walaho. Ika people are our blood. Wagiasinya kegbe. Iya be gwen akweri gbo yan lele. When you have a kyorian. But my ebwe oye doyan hin. That is the main reason. That's the more reason why we just quiet. We no need to defend our blood. Una see am therefore yesterday, I be yesterday. The Obi official looking was at the palace. And I want you get one when you hear from this video. Obi official looking was at the palace therefore yesterday, I be yesterday. To pay homage to his father. Oba talk me. And for waiting this our prince talk, our lovely prince. I want Mona the year. He get what he talk for you. Where I want Mona here. Where. May I play? I don't put on for speaker. So may I replay him again? I want to start from beginning.
Hi everyone. My name is Josh Ake. And a quick one, really just a quick one. The story of Festac 77 cannot be told without looking at the very big picture. And by that picture, I mean the contribution of all the communities to the success of that event. Being that I'm originally from Iseluku, the contribution of Iseluku to Festac 77 cannot be overemphasized. You see, the events leading up to Festac 77, there was a publication in the newspaper, which I will attach to this video, that shows Obio Semene III himself, who is the grandfather of the current Obio of Iseluku. It showed him handing over a mask, which is undoubtedly of Benin origin, to Oba Akenzua II of Benin. And so the question is, what was a Benin mask doing all the way, as they would say, all the way across the world in Iseluku? It wasn't just the Benin mask that was all the way in Iseluku. It was the Benin identity that was all the way in Iseluku. It was the Benin footprint that was all the way in Iseluku. And this identity and this footprint has been maintained not just by the royal household or by the good people of Iseluku. I myself have contributed to this footprint, so to speak. On 2 occasions, I've been to the palace of the Ogo of Benin, and I've identified myself as a 2nd generation grandson, a 7th generation, I beg your pardon, of Akenzo, the 1st of Benin. But apart from that, the father of the current Obi of Iseluku has on numerous occasions, I've also attached the video here, been to the palace of the Ogo of Benin and identified with the palace of the Ogo of Benin as his ancestral home. The father before him, Obirufos Osemen, of whom I've attached also the newspaper publication, has himself on numerous occasions been to the palace of the Ogo of Benin, aside from when he went to present the mosque. Also, in 1982, Omanoba Eredia, who is the father of the current Obayawa II of Benin, visited only Seluku at the time. Of course, he had visited other communities within what is now politically known as Anioma. But he visited Iseluku, not just, obviously, the Oba of Benin doesn't travel alone, but he came with his entire royal household, including Prince Ehenede, who was the heir apparent, who is today Obayawa II. During the water project of Iseluku community back in the 90s, Oba Erediawa contributed a huge sum of money in pounds in that time. The relationship between both communities, it didn't start today. It's not a 21st century thing. And Iseluku has played an incredible amount of role, historical role, including playing historical role during the Adesua issue of Benin, during the Festac 77, during numerous community issues, community-led issues, kingdom-led issues, empire-led issues. In fact, in recent times, in olden times, let me start from there, no king in Iseluku can be crowned without first going for tutelage in the palace of the Oba of Benin. In fact, in the olden days, they used to go for tutelage, get crowned there, and come back home. And then, obviously, they started to do tutelage and then get crowned at home, which has continued till this day.
I beg, when I love this, I want to listen to this part again. You know, I wonder why we are fighting ourselves. Ika people, my brothers and sisters, my Edo brothers and sisters, let us stop this fight between we and the Ikas. We are one. We are brothers and sisters.